You're smiling. You're ready for this one. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of MS Music Reviews. Today, we got a very interesting topic to talk about.
We doing a debate today.
Exactly.
I'm about to fire up on this boy.
Alright, we'll see.
Before we start, this is Michael.
And this is Stavion.
And we are awkward. Nice to meet you. Anyway, so he trying to say that he think R&B is trash. And I'm trying to say that he on bullshit. So, please tell the audience why you decided to say blasphemy for no reason. Like, no, you woke up and chose violence. Please
I chose
why.
violence. I chose, I just woke up, just started shooting blanks, and then I just realized, R&B, a really widespread, very popular genre of music. It's just not my tea. And then I started to realize, you know what? 90% of the songs I heard, forgive me for saying this, sound exactly the same.
Oh, hell no, he did not just say that.
Now, there's that 10%, that sweet 10% that have tried to evolve it, push it, push the boundaries, kind of like make it feel like a different kind of feel, and just keep making it fresh enough for me to enjoy, such as the whole Silk Sonic project, one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, most of what I heard from the early 2000s, from the 80s.
Early 2000s?
Yes, I'm going there.
I'm gonna let you finish, but when you done, I'm cutting up. So go ahead.
Alright, so a lot of things I heard, a lot of the auto-tune that took over for a second, that pretty much killed the vibe for me when I tried to get into it. And ever since then, I've only really liked old R&B and new R&B that are pushing the lines today. Yeah. What do you want to say about that?
First of all, you want to talk about auto-tune? Didn't we just listen to like Suicide Boys or some shit because you wanted to listen to that shit? Okay, first of all,
are they R&B?
No, but they still ass, and that's the point.
Hey,
listen,
you're subject to your own opinion. That's fine.
Listen.
But where's
right?
my opinion?
Listen. Hey. You entitled to your opinion.
Exactly.
No matter how wrong that bitch is, but we gonna still talk about it.
All right, explain.
See, here's my thing, right? I don't understand why you want to talk about and say you don't like rhythm and blues as a genre. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's clarify something.
Yep.
Are you saying you don't like specific artists or you don't like the genre?
I think preferably I would say generations.
What do you mean by that?
So generations, early generations blues was fantastic. Loved it. It was pretty neat. It was the birth of rock and roll. You can't ignore that. But when they started putting in the rhythm and they started doing the first quote-unquote love songs and true passionate songs of the time, those songs were tried and true and they're amazing. But my problem was I felt like they just grabbed that formula, copy paste, and tried to put their spin on it, but it really wasn't that good.
Okay, I see what you.
So it just hit like a modern forgive me for saying this, but like mumble rap scene where everyone's trying to jump on these projects and be like, this is my own style of love and groove, and it's cool, but it just ain't resonating with me, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's just the first level.
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
One thing that shines out really well about R&B is typically the singers and how well they are executing their vocals.
Yes.
So 99.5% of the time when you listen to an R&B song, usually the singer is the big reason of what's carrying everything is normally what they have to say coupled with their ability to sing it, right?
Okay.
And this is why, I mean, you get a lot of, in my opinion, a lot of lackluster beats with a lot of amazing singers to compensate.
Mm-hmm. In general, what would you name?
What do you mean?
Like
an
fantastic artists that can sing at high levels and really bring the attention to themselves.
Okay.
And to the music.
I would say this. If we talking about older R&B artists,
okay.
I personally like Usher. I liked his vocal ability. However, I did not like all of his beats like that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I could get over the fact that I didn't really like the beats because his vocal ability was so good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I rocked with Babyface. But my big thing is this, right? I feel like
You feel like
no, because you were like it's kind of copy and paste, and it's like you could say that for virtually any genre once they hit mainstream, because that happens. That happens. Like when something becomes popular, when something becomes the new it thing, right? Everybody wants a piece, so you're gonna have everybody overdoing it, making songs that sound similar because they just trying to make that bag real quick. Not everybody. It usually is only 10 or 20% the best that can actually outshine everybody else and make something that's crazy, amazing, and creative. And this is just basic. I don't even know how this is just basic. I want to say it is basic shit. When you have an oversaturated field, only the best get hella recognition.
Okay.
And that goes for this too. I don't. So
I understand where you're coming from, but my point of contention is the top 20%. I only like 10%. The other 10%, I felt are the copy pasters. The T.I.'s.
But T.I. is not a R&B. He's just a rapper.
He's got a lot of rhythm.
I mean, well, that's not what I meant. But
yeah.
I don't know if I would classify T.I. as an R&B, rapper. Excuse me. I don't know if I would classify him under that. I mean, I guess he got a couple of songs out there. But when I'm thinking R&B, I'm thinking
Usher,
Justin Timberlake, Usher, Chris
Bieber?
Brown.
Not really, right?
You said who?
Bieber.
I mean, he kind of did it for a little while. So I'll give you Bieber too.
He was rolling with Usher for a bit.
I mean, Mario, like that. Genuine.
Yeah.
It's just so many. It's just so many of them, right? So
yeah.
I'm thinking of people. I'm thinking of people like that. Sure, there are rap artists that do that stuff too. I feel I guess Drake technically falls in that category, but it's a lot of people in that category for you. So for you to say that it's all kind of bad or repetitive, it's just kind of disingenuous to me, because it's
I didn't say it was bad.
You said, well, okay.
I said it wasn't my cup of tea.
My bad. But
wasn't my cup of tea.
You saying that it's repetitive,
saying the same words with different flavors. But the flavors don't stand out because it sounds repetitive to the older songs that came out.
But my thing is that you could literally say those exact same things to damn near every genre that got big.
Okay.
You could literally say that to any genre that got big. So you being oh, well, I don't rock with R&B for this reason, but that reason can be attributed to literally everything else. So I don't feel like that's fair to R&B, and I don't think it's fair to the good artists of R&B, or good R&B artists, past, present, and future. Not future, but in the future.
I was about to say damn, that guy must be on some whole nother rhythm and blue type beats. I don't know. But yeah, basically all I'm trying to say is it's not necessarily my flavor, right?
Mm-hmm. And you entitled to
why that. I like the newer stuff and the older stuff is because older stuff, tried and true, already blown out, this and that, treasure, right?
Mm-hmm.
People hold in high regards, that's fine. I try and look at it unbiased, and I try to appreciate the power and intensity and the skill that they put in, right?
Okay.
newer stuff, it's basically like mumble rap. No, it's basically like people like see it, just like you said, they grab the bag, but they don't really put their heart and soul into it. They're just like, all right, you know what? Let's commercialize this. Let's just try and make this like a certified club banger instead of something that anyone can kick it to. And then that's what it turned into. Whereas the newer post stuff that I listen to is not only for like restaurants, bars, and other clubs, but you can also bump them in your car. You can bump them when you're just walking around, cleaning stuff, at your house, chilling.
So you wanna see something with a little bit more versatility, is what you're trying to say. Okay,
versatility, and also a lot more passion for the craft.
To keep it a stack with you, I feel like it is a lot of passion in R&B. A lot of the R&B songs is songs that a lot of niggas have sex to. Let's just keep it a buck. Like, let's just keep it a band. So it is a lot of passion there. I just don't think.
And I have an issue with that. I'm just gonna jump on it real quick. How can you have sex with a song that is so chopped up? You might as well be f***ing Barbie. Like,
is that a Nicki Minaj joke?
Is she also R&B?
No.
Exactly. So you get the f*** out of here. Anyways, you're fucking a girl to such commercialized music of what love is like a standard to.
Okay.
Which is so dumb as hell. Like, in my opinion, I think it's dumb as hell when you could actually be fucking someone or having sex passionately with a song made with more passion, love, and true feeling. I think there might be a difference there.
I'm just saying, when you look at R&B, that's the place where most of those songs, where there's a lot of passion, feeling, and stuff, is there. Like in R&B songs, typically, you're not really gonna find that in a hip hop song. You may or may not find that in a rock song. Country is another good one where you can find a lot of passion. I personally don't bang with country like that, but you know, there's some passion there.
Future topic.
There's some passion there sometimes, but in general, at least if you black, if you going to find like this deep heartfelt stuff, you turn on some R&B hits, some old R&B hits, and them mugs hit.
Not black.
And them mugs hit. I mean,
I'm playing. I'm capping.
He lying. He racist as hell.
Chill. Hey, you're the one that brought it up.
Stop.
What you mean?
Anyway, as I was saying, no, I feel like R&B is very passionate. There are a lot of singers and musicians out there that just put, I feel like, their heart and soul into their music.
Yeah.
And that, like, let's take The Weeknd for example, right? I think The Weeknd.
Some would say the Michael Jackson of our time.
Don't.
It's a fun joke. It's a fun joke.
No, just stop.
It's a joke between us.
No. Anyway, I think The Weeknd puts a lot of passion, a lot of effort into his songs. There's a lot of his songs that would be considered R&B, and I think he does a great job at showing and expressing those feelings and emotions that he goes about when he is singing specifically. Yeah. And I like his beats a little bit more than like some of the other artists, but I think that the way that he kind of like glides on the beat when he sings, or like the way his voice just comes off as so light and expressionate, that I don't know how you don't get emotion out of that. Like, I don't. All right.
I mean, okay, with Weeknd, he's part of like the modern scene that I appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, some of his songs low key are kind of commercialized. I'm not gonna lie. Like the 50 Shades stuff, couldn't even get into.
I actually rocked with them, but
it was just too like, not cliche, but it was just too like Machine Factory made, like cookie cut.
I don't feel like it was cookie cutter. I mean,
he was like,
some of it.
Let me get some cookie cut parts. Put a whole bunch of cookie, like different patterns.
I mean, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I would just say, the reason that it's like that is because it's made for a movie. It has a specific purpose behind it. It's for a specific movie, 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, but that already cuts the quality down.
I mean, I don't feel like it do, but...
Because, like, once you start, like, capturing the freedom of what it is to make a song with your passion, that passion is capped off and caged by what you're given as a kind of like a... what would you call it?
But people argue that, you know, need creates creativity, or need breeds creativity. So when you are given like a set of parameters and a set of rules, that's when you are at your most creative. When you have, okay, so you only have this to work with, make me something amazing. So
I feel like it's easier to create something because you have guidelines, but it doesn't mean it's truly a free, full passion and work or art form of work.
I personally, I liked the 50 Shades of Grey stuff, but whatever. I didn't even watch the movie, but I still listen to his music, so I don't really know what else to say on that note. Like,
okay, so my topic, like, I'm just really saying, like, it's not really my cup of tea. I do appreciate some aspects of it, but it just isn't my favorite genre.
I mean,
and that's fact.
That's fine. I'm just saying that you can't sit here and say like R&B don't have a lot of emotion to it, because R&B is the most, in my opinion. I didn't
say it didn't have emotion.
Like,
I just
it is rhythm and blues.
Passion for the emotion.
Rhythm and blues. So you saying that it don't have passion, right?
Yeah.
So what would you define as passion?
Passion?
Yeah.
Like the work ethic to do it? The motivations?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
The aspects?
I see what you're saying. So you saying like not performative, you saying like in the like
blood, sweat, and tears, baby.
Well, I was gonna say like producing, and the producing side of stuff, the producing, mixing, mastering, and editing side of stuff. You less talking about the performance end.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Not the actual creative ideas, more like the mixing, mastering, and all that other stuff. So
the mixing, mastering, and the creation process, and what guidelines you don't have to abide by.
What?
The guidelines.
Okay, I guess.
Which is like, are you making this for a movie, or are you making this for like some sort of like what's the deal? Is it from a project that you're making, or is there some sort of commercial like benefit to it that's already giving you walls and structures for you to just pump out a song?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, tell us what y'all feel in the comments. How do y'all feel about R&B? How do you feel about past, present, and future R&B?
Yep.
And
tell me how much I'm wrong. Tell me how much I'm right. I care about what you guys say, and I can't wait to learn more.
He just wrong. That's all it is. He just wrong.
All right, dude.
Hit the like, comment, subscribe. Check out my channel.
Yep.
And then check out Sean's channel.
Right here.
Y'all have a good day.
Don't forget to hit that notification button. And remember, we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.